Inferial stone are blue crystals found within the world of MagicPunk on the planet of Galdon, a power source for technology and people. There is no steam or combustion tech in MagicPunk, everything is powered through Inferial. It's cheap and inexpensive. What separates the rich from the poor is access to survival necessities such as water, not power or tech. Inferial stone is abundant and acquired via mining. Both the old and young of lower class spend their lives in the mines to provide power for their homes and put food on the table. Inferial can be burned for power, ingested as an opioid, or turned into powder, and when coupled with water, a truly precious resource, injected into the bloodstream to turn creatures into conduits of its magic. Eating, snorting, or inhaling Inferial is addictive and potentially fatal. However, recreational use is common and most living creatures on the planet live without an addiction to it. The Crystallic Crater is a central location in Galdon. It's here House Jex controls and operates its mining empire, though not without occasional help from House Dreglin, but the bitter feud they once had is still haunting their families. Inferial seems to grow at a slow rate. Miners often report to finding themselves combing the same areas of crystal over and over again. But is it really growing back, or are the fumes driving them mad? Conduits and practitioners of Inferial stone are called infizzers. Becoming one is considered a privilege, mostly limited to the upper class, because water is required to inject a powdered crystal into the bloodstream. The rich use it as an incense. It has a vibrant, earthy musk reminiscent of broken pine needles. Temporary powers are granted via oral consumption. Training to wield Inferial can cause crystallization of the skin and brain, causing some to go mad and die. There is a legend of an infizzer who was able to become fully crystallized and maintain their sanity. A mythical person only known as the Ambassador. The Inferial Imperium is the family of Inferial magic. It's a family which broke off from the Water Barons as they saw their goals and desires driving further apart. They're used as muscle for the Water Barons in return for water, a necessary ingredient for new disciples. They're single-minded about figuring out the limits of Inferialism. If the crystal doesn't drive them mad, then the pursuit of knowledge will. They have a low regard for other houses, seeing their interest in Inferial as the most important pursuit a creature could dedicate their life to. Abandonment of Inferialism is a lack of faith in their eyes, and using magic for any purpose outside the purview of the Imperium, apostasy. Magic punks aren't simply rogue agents, they're heretics.